What's happening? YouTube land. I just punched a hole in this bad boy. Got the center out, so I'm just gonna make it nice and soft. So I don't have any imperfections. Doing a 1993 Silver Eagle today. Got the sun coming in from my skylight, so hard to see. It's going to be heads out. There's the tail side here. I like the tails out. It looks cool because you get all the stars. But this is a date that the customer wanted, 1993. And you can't see it because YouTube's focus sucks. All right. So, first step was punching that hole out. What up, Malta? Thanks for joining. So I punched a, what size did I do? 1/2 inch punch. Customer wanted a thicker band, a wider band, so the band will be about that thick when we're done. And should be pretty cool. So I'm going to go to the heat source. Can you guys see that? I can't see if you can see, or if you can see if I can see, but I can see that we can see, so that's a good start. Gonna heat it till it's a dull red color. That lets me know it's soft. But you won't see the red because the sun's hitting it. Kind of tell when the flame starts turning colors if I'm there. It starts turning a little greenish. It's really bright in here so you can't see it, but dip it in some water and we're good to go. Good to go. What up, LP? You can see nice knees. You can see my knees. Torch, yup. Yup. Leave the torch on. So now we're soft and we're ready to mess this thing up. So I have these stabilizing dies which hold it into place. What up, Shane Windows? So, oh, the magnet came off. That's why you asked? Yeah, you can use just about any kind of glue to put those on. It's no big deal. Super glue will work. So this holds the coin into place, and that's going to be the inside of the ring. These songs of freedom is all I ever had. Might be annoying. It's actually better for you guys. It's not better for me, but it's better for you guys. It's been left there. So here's our first little step. Start to cone this bad boy out. Yeah, it happens. It's a good magnet though, so it should stick to the fridge and hold some mail up anyways. So there's a series of these that we use. I don't need the smaller one. Basically whichever one fits through the hole that is the biggest one. So the next one will be this guy here. And I'm going back to the heat, but I'm not going to make you guys watch me. I'm not going to move the camera a million times. That's what I'm trying to say. You see me heat up a coin. You don't need to see me heat it up 10 times. I don't think I'm going to get a copyright strike on this with Bob Marley playing. Because I've done it before, but I'm playing it quiet, so hopefully they just recognize it as background. Normally when I make coin rings, my neighbors hate me because they can hear my stereo, and it's like fucking loud ass hip hop, louder than shit, louder than you can imagine. And I'm also going to switch to a different die here. Yeah, if you can't hear it, then we're pretty good. I'm a little concerned because they're that little tiny flaw that YouTube won't focus on. And I'm just pointing this out in case this turns into an issue. There's a little tiny, almost unseeable flaw that you can kind of see a speck of in the camera. That may turn out to be an issue later. So, yeah, I'm at a festival. Bob Marley's playing, so I can't control it. It's the Bob Marley Festival. So, YouTube can suck it. Suck it, YouTube. And now this bigger one fits through. And then go to that. Mostly just because the coin's stuck in there right now. It's stuck. It's not a big deal though. I'm almost done pressing it down, and it should pop out. With a little force. A little force. Alright, so now that I'm sucked up to this, I can't go any further with the cones. So that's where we're at right now. Isn't it beautiful? It's perfect. Anybody wants to order one, just hit me up. I'm just kidding. So we're done with that step. So I'm going back to the heat real quick. Bum, bada, bum. Chug a little coffee. I'll be live in an hour, a little less than an hour and a half on Scambait channel. I'm on the road to the 1,000 subs. I'm hoping to hit it by the next live stream next Monday. It's kind of a big stretch because I need like 70 subs, but I think I think I got a plan. Because I'm hoping that next Monday we're getting drunk together on some tequila. Because that's my plan. I'm going to get a nice bottle of tequila and go to town. So this is going to be a size 10 final size. Oh, grenade! Fucking scared me. And right now it's sitting at a 12. So I'm not going to need to use the ring stretchers today, which is cool. So yeah, we just need to start shrinking it. We're going to use some Coin Ring USA dies. I'm going to put it in like this, and that's going to slowly shrink the top to be more level with where the bottom is. So first I got to wrap it up with some Teflon tape, but it's so fast on my leg, So I'm just going to do it real quick on my leg. Give it like, depending on your Teflon tape, I use the really cheap stuff from Harbor Freight because it's like you get 10 rolls for the price of one. And it's a little thinner than other plumber's tape, so I give it about 15 to 20 full wraps. It's just mostly to protect the metal on metal contact and the detail of the coin from being pressed down. You just dry dock it, raw dog it without any Teflon tape. You're going to end up with no detail on the outside of the coin when you're done. And that's no kind of coin ring you want to be rocking. So we're in. We're in. And now I take my lovely makeup pads, the trusty makeup pad, and I'm going to use push rods to press this down, but I want to use a makeup pad to protect the reeded edge of the coin. It also helps center this thing because of the edge of the makeup pad coming up, so that when you're pressing your coin, it doesn't get off center, which could make you grab just half the coin, and then it will only press that part, which will fuck it up instantly, basically. As far as I can go with that cone, so I'm going to replace the makeup pad and go to another die down, one size down. I think I can turn the heat off for now. And that's as far as I can go in this die. And you can see what's beginning to happen with this part being pressed down and this part not. It won't focus, but should be able to see that. And I'm going to take my fingernail and hit this rim because there's going to be some silver that some silver shavings, silver shavings that'll occur. And if one of those little tiny silver shavings comes up to here and gets like pressed into the reed, it'll turn it to shit. Or if it gets pressed into the detail here, you can kind of see what's happening just the shape wise. This is starting to flatten out where this is still kind of wonky. Pretty soon this is all going to be just one small slope. Right now it's kind of flat up and then over. I'm going to take it back to the heat again real quick. Let me check chat. Chickadee check. She sells down by the seashore. Shally sells seashells by the seashore. And this is, what does he want? I think it's polished up. We're just going to polish it up anyway. I think it's a polished coin ring. So this thing will be pretty when we're done. Super sexy. Alright. Back to the Teflon Don. I need some more tape, so I'm going to do that real quick. Alright, let's finish this guy up. So we're going to the next die, where this will fit more to the top. Try to find dead center there. I'm just going to check to see how far we got to go. So you may or may not be able to catch the detail coming through because, well, A, my hand's in the way, and B, this thing won't focus on its own. So you got to kind of put it in the right spot. So you can't see it, but the detail's coming through the coin all the way from the top all the way till about a 1/4 inch from the bottom. It tells me I need to press it down a little bit more, or else what I'll have is a little flat spot and then it'll slightly go up. So you want to just make sure that that's straight if you plan on making a coin ring. That's another die down in size, and we're not going to go too far right now. We just want to get that flat spot worked out. I think I need to turn this light on just so I can see. And that should be about it. This shouldn't have really messed with our sizing too much because we were at a, I think we said we're at a 12 and about a 12 before, which we still are because the bottom part hasn't been shrunk at all. Yeah, I do silver quarters, halves. I specialize in silver dollars, the Morgan silver dollars, which this is one that I had colored that I wear. But that's what I specialize in, is the Morgans. The bigger one, the bigger coins. Quarters and dimes. Although they're thinner and you think they'd be easier to work with, they're not. They are a pain in the ass. I pretty much have to throw one away for every one that I make because it ends up splitting, cracking, something. Most dudes prefer the halves or the Morgans because they're bigger. Ladies like the dimes and the quarters. I'm just going down a tiny bit further just because I did see a little small line that I needed to take care of. So now I do not see any white tape coming through. Let's see if I can get you guys to see this here now. You still can't see it. My camera. Sorry. It's not my camera actually. My camera's really good. It's the stupid YouTube app. It doesn't have like a push the camera to focus button or anything. So we're done with that step. We are here. We're still obviously cone shaped. And we're sitting at about a size 11. So our end goal is going to be a size 10. So now I'm going to shrink the reeded side and this side down to about a size 9. And then we will fix it from there. And that's basically going to be shaping the outside. So I'm going to heat it again real quick. This will be the final heat. You wanted a thick band. It's getting a thick band. This might be one of the thicker ones I've done. It'll shrink, it'll look a little smaller than when I dome the edges. Dome my edges. Alright, we're good to go. So now I'm going to clean up this crap so I'm a little organized. This is my drawer of ring making tools and dies, center punches, all this stuff that I need for just the shaping part anyways. Alright, so we're back to here. I'm going to wrap it again with some of this to protect that outer detail. Protect the detail of the coin. Treat you right. I wanna love you every day and every night. Together. And then we're gonna find a die that'll work. Looks like this might be our guy here. So I always check in case there's any people out there that watch these later. There's a lot of people that watch these later to get tips on how to make rings. I know a lot of you that are watching now aren't going to go make a ring. What's up, Spazzy? Welcome. So I always check about where it sits on the smaller side. So that gap there. What's up, Q? Welcome, dude. I'm just finishing up a coin ring right now. So I'm gonna press this down to that same gap, and that'll at least tell me that the outside's getting close to the right size and the shape that we want. And that point was right about there. It's about the same gap we had before. And what that does is it starts to shape it. So I want to check the size to make sure we're not too small, which we kind of are. We're at a 7.5. Luckily, these Silver Eagles have a lot of freaking meat right here that needs to be taken off. This rim right here, you can probably see from this side, this part is huge. So that'll save us a few shapes or a few sizes. I'm just going to press this other side down just a tad bit, just to be sure that the outside shape is dead on. So now the outside is shaped and done. So we can take the tape off. Yeah, that's pretty ugly. It's really ugly. I'll press that down just a tad bit more. These really thick bands, which I'm not a big fan of, to be honest with you. Just not that. They're not terribly comfortable. But if I press this down a little bit, it should fix our shaping. It quite a bit. You can actually probably push that down a little bit more. Let's go ahead and shape the inside real quick. Get the sizing right. And I'll be using a deburring tool to do that. I'm going to actually try to take off like as much as I can to where I can press this side down a little bit more, making this a little better looking, because right now I wouldn't even send this to a customer. I don't like the shape. It's kind of wonky, but I am the master of my craft. I will fix it. So we're pulling off Silva shavings, because this side is pretty thin, this side is very thick, and that's all just excess metal that you don't need. Otherwise it would just hold onto the finger with that one point rather than the ring, all the metal on your finger. It'd be very uncomfortable. Take away everything. Alright. Now because I'm going to press this side down more, it'll give us a little more lip to work with. So I'm going to take it back to the heat again. Way over here. Oh, I made this today. Something I came up with today that turned out pretty cool. It's I don't know if you guys can even see it, because I can't see my camera. It's an arrowhead. Pretty freaking cool. Alright, let me lift this up. Low battery? I'm supposed to go live soon. How can I have a low battery? Because my phone fucking sucks. Because my phone fucking sucks. Spent $800, $900 on the phone. Battery lasts an hour after I wake up. Plug it in all night, get 100% charge. Wake up, check Facebook, check YouTube, stream a few videos. Before you know it, an hour in, you're plugging your phone in. It's all good. Luckily it charges fast. Alright, that's as far as I want to go, because we're already, like, our sizing is like jack. This thing's like a size 8 right now. But at least our shaping is proper. We don't have a funky looking ring now. Good news is I can always fix the size. Shape, not so much. So you want a good shape. Now we have a really, really good shape. Actually, I'm going to press this side down a little bit more, I think. That looks funky. I haven't polished it yet. But let's take that rim off, see if we can get this to the right shape, or the right size, I mean. So we can go to the next step. See how much we got to take off. We're almost at 8. We got to take off 2 full sizes. There's a lot of meat left in there, so we're pretty good to go. Rasta. Yeah, I'm gonna have to take this to the stretcher. Not a problem. It's just one more fun thing we get to do. So let's do it. How are you guys doing? You guys good? Can I see what you guys are talking about? Kind of meat chicken? Yeah, chicken's cool. Chicken's cool. Let me actually plug my phone in here while we're chatting. Did I see pluggity plug? All right, let's do it. All right, I'm not gonna turn it because I'll lose you. I'm just gonna take it back to the heat, and then we're gonna stretch it because I got the shaping off. Pure silver is really easy to work with. It's soft as heck, so it's nice. Very nice. I like it a lot. Very nice. All right. Let's not lose the camera. I think it's pretty hot. Hot, so hot. Okay, how am I going to do this to where this will work? Because plugged in, it's fucking jacked. I'll try this, but it ain't gonna work. Just gonna flip back around. Watch. See? It does it on its own. Like it wants to just hang out over here. Sit. Don't go anywhere. Sit. Stay. Good phone. Don't go anywhere. Stay there, phone. So the way a stretcher works, if you're not familiar, it's got a cone, I guess, almost like something like this inside, shaped less tapered than this. And as I push, it goes up and spreads these splines open, stretching the ring. Pretty cool machine. So now it's at a size 10, but we need to reduce those sides down a little bit. So I'm going to stretch this a little bit more, and then we'll be about done. It'll be a beautiful ring. Hey, boo boo. How about you? That's a beautiful picnic basket you got there. I used my tongue to do that. Cooled it off of my tongue. Bloop. And this helps protect the inside details so that our inside is going to be beautiful, just like the outside's beautiful. We're going to have a beautiful inside and a beautiful outside. I feel like this is going to break really soon. This is my $100 one, and this is my $800 one, and I use this one because the $800 one sucks. Ah! That's why I have a lid on my garbage. Alright. I'm just not liking the way this ring's looking at all. Like, everything about it I'm hating right now. So let's see if we can fix that. 12 and go down a whole size. I think we're good. So let's finish this. So this is where we're at. This is why I'm not liking it. It's got this weird, funky thing going on. I'm just going to be smart. I'm just going to fix this all right now. One thing I don't do is send stuff out unless I really like it. I will not ship something unless I'm happy as shit with the outcome. I want a picnic basket there, little piece. Little picnic basket. Brownie sandwich, eh? Picnic basket. Alright, now it's so stretched out, we can't do anything but fix it. This thing's huge. So now, it's all gonna work. We can shrink it 2 sizes. That'll fix that oblongity-blongadiness. And we'll call it a day. Wrap it up. Put a jimmy on it right now. Protect that detail. Another is open. Taking it slow this time. Where are we at here? There, cool. I got some room to work. If you ever get in a jam, just stretch that thing out like 3 sizes too big and then just go back to where you were. Everything will work itself out. It's not that big of a deal. I'm loving the shape now. What size we at? Boom. Tits. Now it looks a little funky because of the discoloration, but we've got the shape proper now. Boom is right. So we're good. We're happy. I'm happy. And as a matter of fact, how happy am I? I'm happy enough to keep going with it. Like, I actually think I'm going to press it down a little tiny bit more. There we go. Now we're cooking. working. As we polish that up, it'll be a nice shape. So we're just shy of a size 10, and I have a little bit of reed left here to take off on the inside, which we'll do right now. Real quick lock, all high. Let's see if I can do this without my phone dropping. Little piece. You're funny. With the life we're living. Alright. Let's hope for a size 10. I think we nailed it. Take off. I got a little tiny lip I can feel right here. I'm going to try to soften that up. Alright, done with that. Now we feast. Now we try to figure out how to turn this camera around without it unplugging or turning itself back around because it's plugged in. Oh! You can go way over here. Yeah! Alright. Dremel tool. Make it even softer. And then I'm going to hit the cut side to make the cut side look less cut. Make it look more rounded. 2000 grit. It's super soft. Doesn't even feel like sandpaper. Hit all the points that I was sanding. Make it soft like butter. I need to press this side down a little bit more too. See it now. You couldn't see it earlier. But I think I should put some on there. I was gonna say I don't think I need any of this, but the only part I'm pressing is the part that's cut. There might be a little contact. I'm just gonna press it a tiny bit, not even enough to have to photo. Just trying to get this side and that side just dead on. That did it. So now we have that really nice ring shape going. We've got our sizing right. We're right at 10. So now it's just the finishing work, which is just this quicksand here on the reeded side, which I don't know if you saw how thick it was earlier. It's a lot thinner now. And then we hit cut side. Some 0000 steel wool. 4 zeros. Can't see chat. I wish I knew what you guys were saying. Can't see. All I can see is the back of my phone. Can you see me? You see what I'm doing? I can't even see if you can see what I'm doing. I can't even see if you can see what I'm doing. Yeah. That's what I meant to say. It's a beaut, Clark. It is a beaut. Rastaman, are you done? You done, Mon? I don't want to play any more of you. I don't know if it's copyrighted, Mon. Shut up! Shut up! Wax off! What? Yes, wax off. Speaking of wax off, anybody check out the new Karate Kid? I got like, I thought it was like a YouTube thing, or a Netflix thing, but it's like YouTube, I think it's Red. Gotta be on Red. But they let you watch the first 3 episodes to get you hooked, you know, and it'd be like, when you go play the 4th and it just gives you a preview and says, you gotta buy blah 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 blah. Let's polish it, call it a day. I gotta get some numbers, get my scam bait stuff ready. I was planning on being done like a half hour, 45 minutes ago. Alright, so unplug this. Let's grab this. Let's go over here. Let's see you guys. Let's see what's... Whoa. Alright. There wasn't much chat. It's good. Alright. Something flew in my mouth. I'm going to polish this bad boy up. I'm going to use this too. On the inside. Let's get our polishing compound on. and I need gloves on because this thing gets freaking hot, man. I need some better gloves. I lost some gloves. I don't know where they went. I use them for puzzles. Puzzles, where did I put my gloves? Oh, there's one. There's the ammo. Yeah, got my work gloves back. Puzzle stole them. Stole my shit. Yeah, isn't that weird? 5%. I got 5% battery. Let's see if we can knock this out that quick. Wait, hold on. Let me plug this charger. I got like 19 different chargers plugged in everywhere because I constantly need chargers. I think that worked. Did something, but it's quit fucking moving around. Maybe if I do it like this, it'll trick it into thinking something different. All right, now doing this. Whose mess is it, little piece? If it ain't your mess, I wouldn't touch it. Just leave it until either they do it or you get so sick of it. This coin's about 250 degrees right now. It's not a coin anymore now, it's a ring. Now, it is a ring. It'll be a ring in just a second. Let's polish this bad boy outside. Grab some fresh towel. And this is the end of it. Right here. I'm excited. And then it'll go up to about 400 degrees. This thing gets super freaking hot. I can feel it through my gloves. Mad friction. I'm all into mad friction. Unfortunately for you fine folks, you're not going to be able to see the final detail because it just won't capture it. It's too shiny. This app sucks. I'll have to use my camera and just post pics on my Instagram. But there she is. She is a beaut. Shaping is dead on and sizing is dead on. And detail is dead on. So there is a nice Silver Eagle, 1993, size 10. There's our reeded edge, which is not capturing either. But yeah, there she is. So that is going to my customer, and I will tag him in the video so he can check it out. But that's it. All done. It's pretty. You can't see any of the detail, but it's there. If it had a patina finish, you would be able to see it, because then it would be dark on. There'd be some contrast, but it's just so shiny. There's nothing to see. But thanks guys, appreciate it. Hope to see you guys in about 35 minutes on my Luke Scambait channel, where I will be messing with scammers